Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As a lot of you guys know, I'm an actress and I have learned a lot in my experiences on set. I know we're coming out of quarantine soon and sets in LA are opening up in like 2 days, I think tomorrow. And I know studios are rushing to cast and rushing to film because who knows if and when the second wave will hit. Inevitably, if you're an actor and actress, you probably will be casting something no matter how big or how small. So today I've compiled a bunch of things that are vital to know if you will be on set this season. Tip number 1. This is the most important rule. I'd say if you take away anything out of this, just remember to keep this in mind. And this rule pertains more to background actors who don't have a large role or don't have scenes opposite the main cast. Do not harass the celebrities. The general rule is don't approach them unless they approach you, and this is very important to keep in mind because they need their privacy and they value it as much as you do. So if you're working with or near them, you can say hi and you can even have conversations with them, as I have. But do not ask for a picture, do not ask for an autograph, and do not follow them around set. Do not follow them back to their trailer. Do not follow them to another part of set which you have not been asked to go to. Just treat them as if they're any other normal person that you would work with on set. They're people too and they deserve to be treated that way, but they also deserve to be treated with respect, so do not violate that. You need to act professionally. If you don't act professionally, you can't prove yourself as an actor on set. And if a director or casting director or production assistant sees something they don't like, they can put you on a list where you are not going to be invited back to set or any of the projects that they are also casting on in the future. If you want to be a professional actor, then act like one. This is clearly a different situation if you are starring as a role opposite the leads or the celebrities and you're in scenes with them and you're working with them and you're basically paid similar to them, so it's different. Tip number 2, do not interfere with filming. This is one of the quickest ways to get kicked off of set, which you do not want to do if you want to get that paycheck and if you want to work on sets in the future. If you're wasting people's time by interrupting takes and not following directions, you're creating a big issue. Just know that there are hundreds of other actors and actresses competing for the exact same role or the exact same spot that you got, and to be honest, there are hundreds of people who want to be actors in Hollywood, and you are replaceable, unfortunately. I also suggest not making unsolicited suggestions or acting choices to the director unless you have the freedom to do so and you have a larger role. If you're a background and you're saying, oh, can I do this? Can I go here? Can I do this? Don't do that because they will kick you out. Directors have a stressful job and they can get easily annoyed. I've seen it firsthand. Just try to stay out of everyone's way. I mean, they went to school for this, so clearly they know best. Tip number 3, bring something to keep you busy. No matter what size role you get, you inevitably will spend a lot of time waiting. Waiting between call times, waiting on set, waiting on your way to set, waiting in transportation to other sets that are part of the same film or role you have. You're gonna need something to keep you busy. And aside from reviewing your notes and your sides and your lines, keep busy by reading, listening to podcasts. There are so many things that you could do to keep your mind moving and yet prepare for your role. Honestly, on set, I've even killed schoolwork if you're like the same age as I am. Listening to music on your phone is okay too, as long as you're not playing the music too loud, interrupting set and the other actors and their process of learning their lines, and using up your battery, because that's really important. Speaking of which, tip number 4, make sure you bring your chargers, and I'm serious, like you will run out of battery like really quickly. It's important to keep a fully charged phone because things can change in an instant. A PA can email you in an instant and change the location of set, your call time, the clothes you need to bring, anything. So just please pay attention to your phone and pay attention to your email because they will contact you through that, or even your iMessages because they can go through that too, and you want to have access to that 24/7. I suggest bringing a charger, if you can, a charger phone case. I don't know what they're called. It's like a phone case that has a charger built into it, or even like one of those blocks, like a power block that can connect to your phone for extra battery. Bring those if you have them. I would suggest investing in one. I picked one up at Target for like $5 before, so they're fairly cheap, depending on which one that you buy. Number 5, I briefly mentioned this, but bring lots of clothing options. I've been on sets where the fashion department gives you the liberty of what to wear on the big screen. And they can say, bring 2 to 3 options of clothes that you would want to wear. And if you bring one option and the fashion department says you can't wear it because it's the same color as what the lead is wearing and you can't be in the same scene as them, you're screwed. So bring multiple clothing choices. That's for sets where they let you bring your own clothes. For other sets, they will have a wardrobe department where they will size you and pick out the clothes that they want you to wear on set. Number 6, do not take pictures. If you're on a big time movie set, they might require you to sign a little something called an NDA. That means if you leak details from the film set, they will sue you. If you leak the location of the set, they will sue you. If you distribute the script, they will sue you. If you don't want to be blacklisted from Hollywood and never work on set again, play it safe. Just follow the rules and the guidelines in your contract. Make sure you read up on everything that they send over to you and stay informed and stay smart. And if you do happen to snag one, which I did on Spider-Man Far From Home, make sure you post the picture after the movie has been released. The last tip, and tip number 7 for today, is make sure you know your lines. This is like definitely hard for me. I know I'm an actress, but it's definitely a little bit hard because like, yeah, I walk into set and I know my line and I love being on set more than anything, but I do have anxiety and it does pop up sometimes when I don't want it to. And it's not something I can change necessarily, but the best way that you can combat that is knowing your lines, because if you're solid on your lines and you're just nervous, you can find ways to make sure your anxiety isn't that big of an issue by just being solid on your lines. And also, you don't have to be perfect. No one's perfect. Leonardo DiCaprio isn't perfect in giving every line. But that's the point of being on set. That's the point of multiple takes. It's not gonna be perfect on the first try, most of the time. Like, you don't have to put like an insane amount of pressure on yourself, but if your scene partner is like Marissa Tomei, like an Oscar award-winning actress, and you're her scene partner, you don't want to mess her up. So be solid on your lines. No matter what happens your first time on set, remember to be confident, be yourself, and bring the same energy that you brought from the audition room to set. They chose you for a reason, so keep reminding them of that. To all the actors and actresses who have watched this video, thank you so much for watching it. I will make more because acting is something I'm very passionate about. And if you are not an actor and you're just interested in the entertainment industry, thank you for watching it too. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more acting content, which will be coming soon. And you can check out my acting playlist to hear me talk about my other acting experiences that I have. And those are only a couple out of many. I will see you guys soon. Bye.